Warren Buffett, the third richest man in the world, surely has some wisdom to share about investment. This gentleman has not just amassed an astronomical fortune, but has also managed to do so with a flair and finesse that leaves the rest of us in awe. His secret? Well, it's not a secret at all. It's a philosophy, a belief, a mantra that he's been preaching for years. Buffett firmly believes in the power of investing in oneself. He's not just talking about money here. He's talking about time, energy, effort, and all the resources we have at our disposal. His advice is simple yet profound.
By far the best investment you can make is in yourself. For example, communication skills. I tell the students that come that they're going to graduate schools and business and they're learning all these complicated formulas and all that. If they just learn to communicate better, both in writing and in person, they increase their value at least 50%. If you can't communicate, somebody says, it's like winking at a girl in the dark. Nothing happens, basically. And you have to be able to get forth your ideas. And that's relatively easy. And if you invest in yourself, nobody can take it away from you.
So what does this mean? How can we apply this wisdom to our lives? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the mind of this financial maestro. As Buffett says, generally speaking, investing in yourself is the best thing you can do. You've heard of inflation-proof investments, but have you considered that your skills could be one of them? Buffett is a firm believer in the value of self-improvement and continuous learning. He reckons that in a world full of uncertainties, the one thing you can control and enhance is your own abilities. And guess what? Nobody can tax it or take it away from you. Buffett once said, "Whatever abilities you have can't be taken away from you. They can't be inflated away from you." It's quite a striking statement, isn't it? But think about it. Inflation, economic downturns, market crashes, these are all external factors that can diminish the value of your material investments. But your skills, those are yours to keep and grow, regardless of the economic climate. And it's not just about having skills, it's about maximizing them. Buffett encourages us to constantly strive for self-improvement, to keep learning, to keep refining our abilities, to stay on top of our game. Because when we do, we build a tremendous asset that can return tenfold. Now you might be wondering, but how do I maximize my skills? Well, the answer is simple. You invest in yourself, you seek knowledge, you practice, you challenge yourself, you step out of your comfort zone, you make mistakes, and you learn from them. That's how you grow, that's how you become better. And the best part about this investment, it's not taxed at all. That's right. While your financial investments may be subject to taxes, the investment in your skills is absolutely tax-free. It's an investment that provides returns in the form of personal growth, career advancement, and overall life satisfaction. So in Buffett's words, the best investment by far is anything that develops yourself, and it's not taxed at all. It's a simple yet powerful idea, and it's one that we would all do well to remember. Remember, your skills are your most valuable asset. Invest in them, nurture them, and watch as they pay off in ways you could never imagine. Warren Buffett believes strong communication is one of the most important skills out there. One easy way to become worth at least 50% more than you are now, according to him, is to hone your communication skills. Let's ponder on this for a moment. Why would communication, a skill so common and seemingly simple, be so valuable? Well, the answer lies in the very essence of what communication does. It's the bridge between an idea and its realization, the pathway that your thoughts travel to reach others. It's the tool that helps you transmit your talent, your knowledge, and your ideas to the world. Buffett once said, if you can't communicate, it's like winking at a girl in the dark. Nothing happens. A powerful metaphor, isn't it? You might have the most brilliant ideas, the most innovative solutions, or the most profound insights. But if you can't communicate them effectively, they're as good as non-existent. The world remains oblivious to them, and you remain just another face in the crowd. Now, let's flip the coin. What happens when you do communicate effectively? You become visible. Your thoughts, ideas, and talents get the recognition they deserve. You're no longer winking in the dark. Instead, you're shining a spotlight on your abilities, making them known and valued. You're not just transmitting information, but also influencing, persuading, and inspiring others. And that's where the 50% increase in your worth comes in. Effective communication elevates your value, both in your personal life and in your professional sphere. It's not just about speaking eloquently or writing flawlessly. It's about listening actively, understanding deeply, and responding thoughtfully. It's about connecting with people on a deeper level, fostering relationships and building trust. Remember, skills are not just about knowledge, but also about transmission. So let's take it from Buffett and invest in honing our communication skills. Because, as he rightly points out, it's an investment that's sure to return tenfold. Buffett's key mantra for success: make yourself indispensable. And how, you might ask, does one go about becoming indispensable? Well, according to the Oracle of Omaha, it's all about standing out from the crowd. Here's the thing. In a world where everyone is clamoring for attention, being average just doesn't cut it anymore. Buffett suggests that we need to improve ourselves to such an extent that we become impossible to ignore. This doesn't necessarily mean becoming the best at everything or even being the smartest in the room. It means becoming the best version of ourselves and showcasing our unique talents and abilities in a way that commands attention. Imagine you're a business owner. You've got a product to sell, and so do a gazillion other people. How do you make sure your product isn't just another face in the crowd? You make it better, you make it unique, you make it something that people can't help but notice. And if you're thinking this is just for the self-employed or business owners, think again. The same principle applies if you're employed. How do you make yourself indispensable to your employer? By being the best at what you do. By learning, growing, and proving your value every single day. By being that person who, when the going gets tough, everyone turns to because they know you'll have the solution. It's about mastery, it's about excellence, it's about being so good they can't ignore you. And remember, this isn't about competing with others, it's about competing with yourself. It's about being better today than you were yesterday and striving to be even better tomorrow. Now, this might sound like a tall order, and you're right, it is, but as Buffett himself says, the best investment you can make is in yourself. So invest in your skills, invest in your knowledge, invest in your growth. Because at the end of the day, these are the things that truly matter. These are the things that will make you stand out, that will make you indispensable. As Buffett advises, improve yourself to the point that others can't ignore you. After all, who doesn't want to be the person that everyone turns to for advice, for solutions, for inspiration? That's the true power of standing out from the crowd. Buffett's wisdom isn't just about being rich, it's about being the best version of ourselves. And the best way to become the best version of ourselves is through continuous learning and self-improvement. That's the real core of Buffett's philosophy. So let's take a leaf out of his book, shall we? Let's keep learning, keep growing. Let's keep investing in the most profitable asset we have, ourselves. Now, if you enjoyed this video and found it insightful, then by all means, please give it a like. Spread the wisdom, share it with your friends, your family, your dog, your cat. Heck, even your goldfish could use a bit of Buffett wisdom. And don't forget to drop a comment below. What's the most valuable skill you've learned? How have you invested in yourself? We'd love to hear your stories and your thoughts. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to our channel. We're always dishing out nuggets of wisdom from the world's most successful people to help you navigate your own path to success. And don't worry, we won't ask you to pay us in gold or stocks. Your views, likes, and comments are payment enough. Now let's circle back to the man of the hour, Mr. Warren Buffett. He's not just a billionaire with a Midas touch. He's a man who believes in the power of self-improvement, the value of skills, and the importance of standing out from the crowd. He's a man who knows that the best investment you can make isn't in stocks or gold or property, but in yourself. And here's the thing, we all have the potential to be the best, to be the most valuable asset. We just need to tap into it. We need to hone our skills, to learn and grow, to communicate effectively, to stand out from the crowd. We need to invest in ourselves. And remember, it's not about becoming the next Buffett or Gates or Musk. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. It's about maximizing our potential and being the best we can be. And that, my friends, is the most profitable investment we can ever make. So let's make that investment. Let's invest in ourselves, in our skills, in our growth. Let's become the best version of ourselves. And let's start today. Because as the old saying goes, there's no time like the present. Remember, the most profitable investment you can make is in yourself. As Buffett says, invest in as much of yourself as you can. You are your own biggest asset by far.